prodigal sons. They've gotten the anointing. They know the will of God. And yet they sit back and do nothing. You can't end up being a good boy and a good girl and think that's going to please God. No. He's coming after you. He may not be bothering you right now. See, sometimes your God may be your job. You're making so much money, you're able to go on vacation, you're able to do what you're going to do, buy your new car, whenever you get ready. You know, but little at the time, God will snatch those things. Cut back, and before you know it, you ain't got nothing. He'll come face to face with you. Are you hearing me? He'll come face to face with you to the point where you'll realize, Lord, what about you? The prodigal son spent all of his living, his earnings. He ended up in the hog pen. He come to himself in the hog pen and he said, my father back home is rich. He's got all I need. Here I am stuck in the hog pen. I'm broker than I've ever been. I'm alone. As long as he had money, he had friends. See, let me tell you something. The Bible had a powerful word when he said, when you come to Jesus Christ, love your family, but you got to come from them. You got to come from among them because they ain't going to tell you what you need to hear. They're not going to tell you God's going to equip you. They're going to tell you they understand. Them old grandmothers used to not say that. They'd say straight up, boy, you better do what the Lord told you to do. They shoot you down right quick. Boy, you better get about your father's business. Why don't you make God come after you? Grandmothers used to scare me with that. Somebody, don't make me no preacher now. Boy, you better do what the Lord told you to do. Stop shaking your finger in my face. You scare me when you do that. She was spiritual. Stop running, boy. Hey, Mom, I'm not running. I just don't want to jump out there and make shipwreck. Boy, you better do what the Lord told you to do. You know it's on you. I just cried because I knew it was. But I didn't know what to do. So he sent me a leader who would instruct me. Went down to Fort Pierce, Florida, and the prophet said to me, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, you're preaching. Somebody had tried to help me a little bit, say, yes, listen, he'll probably tell you anything. Just take him at his word. Don't tell him what you don't do. So I was up on that much. He told me, you preaching tomorrow at 10. Up this water on the 10. Smoke kerosene heaters. Cold out there, freezing. Preaching tomorrow. My mind wanted to say, I don't need to preach. I'm not going to preach. I didn't say it. Then he discerned me and come back and said, you're going to go to hell if you don't preach this gospel. I understood that. In the beginning was the Word. I am a preacher beginning right now. He had a word out of me. Prophet come to me and say, you're on your way to hell, son, if you don't preach. Only prophet can tell you that. There's no forgiveness for you if you don't preach. That's what I'm trying to tell, especially the ministers. I told y'all need to hear this message, right? Ain't no forgiveness for you if you don't preach. Ain't no way out. What can a man give in exchange for a soul? You are soul winners. God has put in us the power to win souls. What can we give God that's going to make him release our contract? I like this. It's almost like God set us up sometime. He made you hungry to want to preach. Then scared the devil out of you because you said you want to. One of those special services when people out there accepted their calling, he said this is one of the greatest moments in your life. The Lord will use you to touch the hearts of so many people. You'll go throughout the city declaring the gospel of Jesus Christ, and your hearts will be joyous because of your love shown towards so many people. But before it's over, he'll say, you better make sure that your heart is right with God. Don't tell me you won't preach. You in it down, you came back out. It's almost like he said, he tricked me. That's what you're feeling. Oh, Lord, this is going to really be joyous. Now he said, woe unto those that would take hold to the gospel part and look back. You sitting out there just happy because you're a preacher now. Now he telling you everything you better not do. Some of you want to say, can I be excused? I made a mistake. You know, you can't say that. It's too late now. He's staring it down with those eyes and just trying to make you give up. That's what it feels like. But no, it's not that. It's trying to make sure you know that you're in it with your life. You have nothing to take back because what you submitted was you. I gave me to